The book then moves on to what went on up in Buffalo, New York. SUNY, the State University of New York at Buffalo, had recently been added in the early 1960s. It had been a private university, recently added to the state university system, and thus became subject to this sort of classic, typical McCarthy-era type law in New York State called the Feinberg Law. And it basically required extensive investigation of the political beliefs and activities and history of every teacher and professor in the public university system. And the State Board of Regents had decided, how are we going to handle this bureaucratic nightmare? So one of the things they did was decide to require everybody to sign essentially a loyalty oath, a certificate. I am not now, I never have been. If I ever was, I told the boss about it and presumably named names of everybody else. So 5 professors, there was widespread outrage at SUNY Buffalo when this oath requirement was imposed. But professors, being not that different from any other kind of human being, they need to keep their jobs. Only 5 ultimately refused to sign and brought a legal challenge. And that ultimately became the famous case of Harry Keyishian et al. Versus Board of Regents. The story moves to Buffalo and talks about the whole situation there, and particularly these 5 guys, 4 of whom actually were English professors. And Harry Keyishian, the lead plaintiff, is still around. He's now an emeritus professor at Fairleigh Dickinson, and so he was very helpful in helping me tell the human story of the Keyishian case.